though he is Nigerian, he had his stay, he had his citizenship in the country. He told me that he had his citizenship because his mother basically gave birth to him in the country before his mother went back and his father went back to Nigeria. So his parents were still in Nigeria, but left him to be raised by his auntie. So he really considers his aunt to be his mother, right? So the guy was like, I've got my citizenship. I really like you and I want you to stay. So let's just get married. And then we can fight for you to stay in the country on that basis. Now, at the time, it wasn't as difficult as it is now. There was no thing that you had to leave the country, go abroad, go back home, and then you have to come down, they forget you. At that time, it wasn't the case. So it was a great opportunity for me to be able to stay. That's when I have nothing to go back to Jamaica too. So I say, you know what? Let me just do this. So we just a boom bam bim and is straight at the registrar office we went and sort out that. We got married at the registrar office with a few of his friends as witness. No big church wedding, nothing like that. It was like straight into the registrar office after we make an appointment, and that was it. So HTK, what the next step was, we got married. We, put in the papers and everything for me to get my stay on the basis of marriage. We worked through a lawyer as well. So everything eventually got sorted out. It took a while. So during waiting for the process of getting legal stay in the country, his mother decided to visit because she heard that we got married. She was not very happy. Because, as you know, in the Nigerian culture, marriage is a big thing. They want people to get their blessings from the parents, and he never do that. He did not do any blessings thing. He just acted on impulse because the time did run short, and it really was about getting some kind of legal status for myself before they actually decide that they were going to deport me. Because I was in the appeal process, but I know that would not have been successful. So.
Hold on. When Nama say, hold on. When Nama say she would never be, me no want no other man but Jamaican. Charms World says, Nama, sorry, I don't agree. They seem to be just the same. I want to tell you this, Charms World, you just have to keep your mind open in many instances, right? In terms of myself, I have been with African men in the past, 2 from Kenya. But would you go away? Don't get involved in this conversation. They are very different from West Africans. But I still did not feel comfortable with their culture. I've also dated from Italy, from Morocco, but it was an Arab, still not interested. And at the time, it was about going, well, which culture do I really want to be with? To be honest, I never felt comfortable until I found my Jamaican man. And it really is about keeping yourself open to finding a good Jamaican man. Because I will put them out there junker, I will put them a junker, but you do have some good ones. And the one I ended up with was a good one. But I am telling you now that the Africans that I was with, one was good and one was horrible. But the good one did want to marry me. I mean, I want that because me afraid. So me end up in a Kenya and buck up on 2 or 3 other wives. And the fear of the culture make me run. You understand? good and bad in both cultures, African culture and in the Jamaican culture, good and bad today. As I said, look what happened to Lisa Anna. Anyway, well, this
had to basically put in some new conditions for the appeal that I've gotten married to a British citizen. So it was a very complicated process. So she come down now and we go, I would collect her from the airport and I greet her. I'm showing this lady pure love because I want to create a good impression. So the lady come and you could tell she was one of them real traditional Nigerian woman. She come in her African clothes with her ear tie up and everything. He tell me already that his parents are very strict, that they are well respected where they come from because the father is a politician and she is a politician wife. So, say, them never come from poverty back where they came from in Nigeria. So she came and
wow,
when I
that's
looked at
it.
her at the airport,
Isn't that
you
something?
could tell straight away. Okay, the woman looked me up and down. Up and down. Now, I am a girl. I don't really dress very, what's the word, conservative. I tend to wear very figure hugging clothes. Because girl look good and all these things.
Hey!
She looked at me and she says, so where are you going dressed like that? I never say anything, I just laugh it off. So we're in the car, we go to the car and